Dr. David Jockers here in my kitchen with my beautiful wife, Angel. And today we're making supercharged coconut curry. And this is really an amazing recipe that helps reduce inflammation, fantastic for our autoimmune nutrition plan, as well as our healing leaky gut plan. There are some modifications that you can make if you're following the Digestive Health Restoration Program. One of the ingredients we've got in here is broccoli and cauliflower. Of course, if you're following that plan, those are higher FODMAP foods, so you'd want to wait till phase 3 to do that. But in phase 2, this is fantastic. Outstanding for the autoimmune diet, outstanding for a ketogenic diet, so any one of those types of things. And so we're starting, obviously we've got our large pot right here. And the first ingredient is our chicken stock. So what we did was we took a chicken, we boiled it up. In fact, you can find our video on how to make really, really good chicken broth, right? Chicken stock, and here it is. So Angel, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add that to our pot here. So she's going ahead, she's gonna put that in. There we go. So we've got kind of our base ingredient right there. Chicken stock is so good for your joints, your hair, your nails, for healing leaky gut. It's probably the best overall food for healing leaky gut, for helping support your joints, reduce autoimmunity. So you want to get a lot of that broth into your diet. It should be a staple. So that's extremely good. And now we're going to add in the coconut milk. So we've got coconut milk right here, which is loaded with good fats, medium chain triglyceride fats, superfood fat that's great for our brain, great for helping us burn fat, great for reducing autoimmunity into our system. All right, so you got that?
Got it.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in one of our favorite seasonings, which is turmeric. Outstanding for the body. Now be careful because this will stain. But she's gonna go ahead, she's gonna put a teaspoon of that in there. And turmeric is so anti-inflammatory. One of the best things for reducing autoimmunity in your body and really helping your body heal. So we've got the turmeric in there. Now put a pinch of the black pepper. There we go. And then just a little bit of salt right there. Black pepper helps enhance the curcuminoid activity that's in the turmeric. So anytime you're having turmeric, you always want to mix it with a good fat. Like in this case, we've got coconut milk. Fantastic. And then always adding a little bit of black pepper to help bring out the curcuminoid antioxidants. All right, so now what we're gonna do is 3 tablespoons of ghee. So we've got the Purity Farms here, ghee, which is outstanding. And this is actually an Italian ghee, which has got a couple of herbs that are infused in it. And ghee is a clarified butter. And so it actually has tons of powerful nutrients, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E. It's loaded with butyric acid, which is amazing for the gut, really healthy for the body. And most people, even people that don't tolerate dairy well, do really, really good on ghee. Now, if you can't handle ghee, you can always replace it with coconut oil and use that instead. So we've got that. Now we've got our lime juice, so 1 fresh squeezed lime. Lime is loaded with vitamin C as well as citrus bioflavonoids. Vitamin P, really good for the body, really good for overall circulation in our system. Good, so we've got all of that right there. We've got our garlic. So we took basically 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, chopped it up. So this is very garlic rich. If you don't tolerate garlic, of course, you can take that out. Or if you're following a Digestive Health Restoration Program and you're on phase 2 and you want to avoid garlic, then obviously keep that out as well. So now we've got kind of like a base mixture right here. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put that on the stove top, turn it on high, and we're gonna start to cook that down for about 5 minutes. And while she's starting with that, what I'm gonna do is make a little bit of cauliflower rice. This is a great rice alternative that's awesome for the body. So we've got our grater right here. You can also use a food processor. And actually I'm gonna use this edge right here to start. So all I'm doing here, taking the cauliflower and grating it down. And cauliflower, obviously white, kind of the same color as rice, but it doesn't have the starch. And in general, rice is very, very high in carbohydrates. And those carbohydrates can throw off our blood sugar balance. And rice can also be irritating to the gut lining. So cauliflower, on the meantime, instead, is a lot better alternative. Cauliflower, just like broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables like kale and Brussels sprouts, is loaded with isothiocyanates. really, really powerful class of phytonutrients that are great for helping to destroy cancer stem cells. So getting cauliflower in your diet is amazing, and it's an incredible alternative to things like rice. Now you can also do things like making a mashed potato alternative out of cauliflower. Now, Angel, I know you like to make that, right?
I do.
Yep, so we call it no mashed potatoes. So it's a potato alternative that with no potatoes. And we know potatoes, again, are another starch that throws off your blood sugar balance. So as you guys can see, we're starting to get a rice base right here. And so we just continue to work on this with the cauliflower, just shredding it down. And it's gonna take a little bit, but while this is cooking, you wanna take that about 5 minutes to kind of get the broth and the herbs going before we add in any sort of veggies. Perfect time to start working on your cauliflower rice. Okay, so here we are. So we just kind of got this simmering for about 5 minutes, and we've got the coconut milk and the broth and the herbs going. And isn't it an amazing aroma, right? So it just kind of gives a great smell to the whole house. So now we're gonna add in our vegetables. So right here we have got carrots, we've also got cauliflower, and we've got broccoli right there, okay? Now what I did was that was frozen, so I put a little bit of warm water on it, warm filtered water, and that basically just helped overall just break it down and enhance it. And you guys can also see here, I finished my cauliflower rice, and we're gonna do something with that here in a minute. We're gonna add in some kale. So we've got that there, and we've got onion. So again, if you're on the leaky gut diet, right, digestive health restoration plan, you'd keep the onion out. But autoimmune diet, this works great for that. Go ahead. Yep. So she's adding that in there. So we've got that. Now what we're gonna do is she's gonna go ahead, she's gonna put that back on. You can see we do have chicken. This is pre-cooked chicken, but we wanna, in a sense, kind of take our time here and allow all the herbs and all the vegetables to kind of create an overall flavor aroma. So we kind of take our time as we're prepping this. So go ahead and put that back on the stove for 5 minutes. And then at the same time, we're gonna take the cauliflower rice. Now you can take the cauliflower rice and you can just have this straight up raw like this. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. A lot of people though, they like it when it's sauteed. So you can either boil it and then break it down, or you can do it raw just like I did here. And then we're gonna saute it on a pan with coconut oil, okay? And that just gives a really, really good richness to it and makes it fantastic for, in a sense, the rice that we then put our curry broth onto at the end. So that's what we're gonna do next. It's our next step. Okay, so now we've got our coconut curry cooking. So now that's warming up, right? All the flavors are mixing and gelling together. And we've also got the cauliflower rice, so we're sauteing that as well. And so now the next step is we're just gonna add in our pre-cooked chicken. And Angel and I really like this organic chicken breast strip. So you definitely wanna get your chicken organic as much as possible, so they're not being fed GMOs, right? Obviously, if you can get it from a local farmer, it's awesome. These, they sell at Whole Foods, so it's just pre-cooked organic chicken. Makes it really, really easy, doesn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah, so we've got, twin boys, all right, that we're trying to take care of. So getting boxes of these really, really helps us out because we know we're getting something good and pure. It's pre-cooked, it's easy, right? So that's simple. Obviously, you can take some chicken breasts, you can cook those up, cut them up. So that's another option that you can do with this recipe, absolutely. You could take kind of a pulled chicken and use that as well. So that's our next step. We're gonna go ahead, we're just gonna add this to our curry mixture, and we'll be back with the final product. Okay, so here we are. We've got our supercharged coconut curry recipe right here, and you can see, it looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it, Angel?
Delicious.
Yeah, so we've got our chicken there, our kale, we've got the broth with the turmeric. So, it's just an incredible blend of flavors and just an amazing aroma. You wanna go for it first? We always say ladies first, right? And by the way, my wife just gave birth to twins about 7.5 weeks ago, and so obviously she looks amazing, you know, so just really take good care of her body, and part of that is eating food like this.
It's so good.
It's good, right? Okay, so try this out. Absolutely amazing. So tons of flavor, very rich aroma. Again, this is gonna be a family favorite, so I know you're gonna love it. Right, Angel? Yeah. So again, if you want to see more recipes, you know, obviously go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page here. Also check us out on drjockers.com. Tons of recipes, tons of great health information there. Go ahead, leave us a comment. You know, let us know how you like the recipe, if this is one that you're gonna try. If you do go ahead and try it, obviously let us know how you enjoyed it in the comments box below. Just, you know, go ahead, give us a comment, give us a shout out. So anyways, we will see you next time.